Welcome to our channel. Today we how to connect S3 pre-sign uploads in no-code apps, detailed guide step by step clearly. Begin by logging into your no-code app platform of choice. Navigate to the project dashboard where you want to implement S3 pre-sign uploads. Locate the section for API integrations or third-party services. Sign into your AWS account to access the S3 service. Create a new S3 bucket if you haven't done so already. Ensure that the bucket has the correct permissions for uploads. Set up a user policy in IAM that allows access to the S3 bucket. Generate an access key and secret key for this user. In your no-code app, create a new API request. Select the method for generating pre-signed URLs. Add the endpoint for your AWS S3 bucket to your API request. In the body of your API request, specify parameters like the bucket name, file name, and expiration time. Test the API request to confirm that it generates a valid pre-signed URL. Use this pre-signed URL in your app's file upload feature. Configure your file upload form to send files directly to the pre-signed URL. Map your file input field to the appropriate API response for the URL. Test the entire upload process to ensure files are being saved to the S3 bucket correctly. Check your S3 bucket to verify that the files have been uploaded successfully. If issues arise, revisit your IAM permissions and API settings. Adjust any configurations if necessary to ensure a seamless upload experience. Document your process for future reference or team members. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.